I do not want my country dismembered. I do not want a part of my country taken away. I do not want my country to be disturbed physically, even slighted. It goes for Luzon hanggang Pulo. Yung nagising ako sa mundong ito, Republic of the Philippines, for as long as I live, it would be the same Republic of the Philippines. Well, that was really that was a legit dream of the old yung mga taga Mindanao. You know, because Mindanao is a frontier country. It is not inhabited by originals except the natives and the Moro people here. So, yung dream of separate, looking at a certain place, like my father and mother, migrating toward an island called Mindanao for a better future for the children. Yun ang dream. It has always the dream of some people to be independent. Pero if it causes a rupture in our entire system sa Republika, I will not go for it. I will not go for a forced carving out in Mindanao out of the Philippines.
Are you saying now that it was just a meeting or a figure?
I am not. I'm not.
There were no takers?
I'm not saying any different, really, actually.
Kasi wala naman, after you made the call, there were of course reactions that you can approve.
Well, I said, sinabi ko,
So you're saying that now because
give us a better deal for Mindanao. Well, if you studied history, Mindanao has always been a poor relative vis-a-vis with the entire country. Ang Mindanao noon, the least for so many years, consistently the lowest in getting public funds for our structure. Kaya tayo pinaka-late nag-bloom. And that was the complaint. Kaya it fueled the revolution. It encouraged people, and some Christians joined the Moro people in clamoring for an independent Mindanao. Klaro yun eh, especially the earliest settlers dito. Na dumating na ang panahon na maganda na ang road network doon sa Mindanao. Punta ka ng Hagonoy noon hanggang Rocky Road. Sa ice cream lang yan. Hindi yan pang gobyerno. Hindi naman talaga nahati. Because the influential leaders and even the national leader, president, has always been there. Para tayo na nakatsamba na sa panahon ba yan? Karoon tayo ng presidente dito. Pero ganoon pa man, there was never really a radical change in my... I'll just be frank with you and everybody else. When I became president, there was never the slightest moment that I was thinking of placing the interest of Mindanao over and above of the entire needs of the entire country. Kung ano lang ang sabihin ng economic planners at ano lang ang sabihin ng mga Department of Highways and everything, at unahin muna natin ito because I am not as bright as anybody else. I might be a lawyer, good in memorizing, Hanggang dyan lang, memorize. Pero to be an enterprising thing about governance, malayo. I cannot claim. Kadili kaya may kay di ka pod mo undang tindog naman ko.
I think somebody asked if you were not able to answer it earlier. The question was, are you going to Manila or
Prayer rally.
after another rally in for Manila?
Of course not. What for?
So, the Cebu rally was the last.
Just a pretext just to go home to say the alam mo, Cebuano always yearns to see Sunday. Any slightest excuse to be there. Pero sabihin mo just to be at the moment because it is demanded. Kaya,
So there's no schedule for now.
no schedule. If you are asking the question in terms of what would be in the future of this country and what would be your views or opinions if this would occur or happen or not. I'm retired. I would like to stay retired. I do not want to meddle in politics. Maski na sa mga anak ko, if they can carry the burden on their own, kampanya lahat na gusto ko magpahinga na. But, Color, maya ko lang sabihin sa iyo, 40 anyos na gud ako. And if you would want to be comfortable with the number, double it. And that's why.
Mayor, also yung last na update ni Congressman Alvarez sa IM on i-finish Mindanao.
Ako talaga, I cannot magprangka ako sa inyo. This is for all, and I would repeat it now and forever. I do not want my country dismembered. I do not want a part of my country taken away. I do not want my country to be disturbed physically, even the slightest. It goes for Luzon hanggang Pulo. Yung nagising ako sa mundong ito, Republic of the Philippines, for as long as I live, it would be the same Republic of the Philippines.
But people said it's time for Mindanao. People should study it.
You can craft it the way you want, legislation, or we go into a deeper local autonomy. You can never do what you want. Let it remain a Republic of the Philippines.
So no more talks about Mindanao, getting out the Republic.
Yan lang ang problema. It's the distribution of the national wealth. And you know very well, lahat tayo, if you studied your history, lahat tayo, alam natin that Mindanao was really a poor relative of the national government. Ngayon lang ito, makabawi tayo. Nung presidente ako, hindi ko nga sinabi na bigyan mo lamang ang Mindanao. Patas. Hindi mo naman sabihin na presidente ako, gusto kong bumawi na, o nagkulang tayo noon, ngayon panahon ng bumawi. That ain't the way of being a Filipino. Kung ano yung, what's good for the Huluhano, must be good for the Ifugao. Must be good for the Tagalog, and must be good for the Bisaya. Why? If you have to remain a republic, ganun talaga, you better adopt that kind of thinking. Hindi tayo pwede mag-isip-isip na mga Tagalog, Bisaya, or kalukuhan niya. Ngayon pa, katanda-tanda na natin, may mga anak na tayo, ngayon pa tayo mag-isip ng ganun. And, I'd like to, sabihin ko sa mga Pilipino, stop this separate. Na pagmulat ko sa mata ko when I was born, this was a republic. Ganun na. Huwag mong kunin baski kalahating hektarya yung Samal Island. Magkagulo tayo. Even if you take 1 hectare away from Samal Island, yung bayan ko, yan. Huwag mong galawin. Pag hindi, magagera tayo.